And the gloss, and it's very easy to see that I was a part of the film industry and that I'm standing here today in beautiful jewels and I look a certain way and I speak a certain way. But everybody has their story. And shit happens. And we all think that it's exclusive to us. And we all think that our pain is greater than the pain of others. The fact is, it's all the same. We are all going to deal with the death of a loved one. We are all going to deal with heartbreak. We're all going to deal with financial pressures, financial stresses, business failures. It's everybody's journey. It's not exclusive to any one of us. What is exclusive to us is how we handle it. That is a choice we can make. We cannot choose what happens to us. Two people, if your dreams haven't come true, it's never too late. It's never too late to bring out that inner child, that curiosity, that confidence, that excitement, that joy. Those are your triggers. Work with those amazing triggers. There's a difference in childlike and childish. Be childlike. Enjoy your life. It's such a beautiful journey. We're not human beings going on this spiritual journey. We're spiritual beings who've come here to have a very human experience. We've come here to explore, enhance our lives, be human, cry, weep. Be excited, be sad, be happy, be successful, be unsuccessful. It's all this beautiful journey of life. Amazing journey that we're on. Enjoy your human journeys. Enjoy what you have. How about the fact that reduce the sacrifices that the mother has to make? Why do we don't run and applaud women for their role as a mother, as you're such a great mother, you're such a great sister, you're such a great friend, you're such a great, why don't you say you're such a wonderful individual? Why is she always looked at for the roles she plays? We have to learn to change the way we look at things. So, the purpose of me telling you all of this is to tell you that we are all connected, we're all united. Each person can go out there and help another person accomplish their dreams. And each one of you should not be afraid to go out there and ask for help or take the help that is being offered to you. Each one life outside, the entire game of life is played in 6 inches. This, the area between your ears. Everything in your life happens up here. You are a result of your programming and nothing more than the result of your programming. You are the direct result of the choices you have made. A lot of people turn around and say, well, some of the choices weren't my choices. Well, the fact is, every single thing in your life today is a result of your choice. From the clothes you've worn, to the spouse you've chosen, to the children you've chosen to have, to the career choices that you've made, to the staff that you've employed, to the bed covers on your bed, to the places that you holiday. It's your choice. Some people say, no, my parents decided who I should marry. You chose to let your parents decide who you should marry. The choice was always yours. There are so many incredible stories of courage and survival and endurance. There's a girl who, many years ago, fell under the train in Mumbai and lost both her legs. And she said, there's a reason I'm still alive. And she said, you know what? I'm going to climb Mount Everest. And she did. Each one has their own story. Each one has their own journey. Each one has their desires. And what fulfills that desire? What makes those dreams come true? Why is it that some people want something so badly and it happens for them? And some people want something, but it doesn't happen for them. Each one of you sitting here is a representation of that. So many of you have wanted things desperately, deeply, and say, how come others get their dreams to come true? Why doesn't my dream come true? It's because you're not manifesting right. There is a science behind manifestation. And when you study that, this is the courses that I do. I've been studying all these various energetic modalities for over 20 years now. So from energy work to Reiki, Usui Reiki, Karuna Reiki, NLP, there's neuro-linguistic programming, behavioral resolutions, shamanism, heal life, soul temple, magnified healing, it just goes on. And amalgamating quantum physics and Newtonian physics and creating these workshops to help people understand how powerful each and every one of you are and how incredible that energy that you can send out can be. So many of us focus on our fears. What if I fail? What if things go wrong? What if he leaves me? What if this happens? That you're not focusing on what you do want. And the beauty and the trick behind manifestation, amongst other things, is to focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. And the problem is that so many of us are so focused on the fears. And I say in all my courses, focus on your dreams, don't focus on your fears. You believe that you are there. And I give this example in my courses, which is, I had this big crush on George Clooney, and I wanted to meet him. And it was my dream, and I just went on every day, I have to meet George Clooney, I have to meet George Clooney, I have to meet George Clooney. And I told my friends, I told my family, I told everybody. For days, for months this went on. And every time I'd open the newspaper and see his photograph, I'd say, see, I'm meant to meet this man. I'd open up my phone, his face would pop up, thanks to AI. Oh, I'm meant to meet this man. And it would go on. And I got Shekhar Kapoor, who's a family friend, and I said, Shekhar, you're an international Hollywood director. You can tell George Clooney you want to meet him for a film, and I'll just be there taking notes. There was an Italian director. I said, you can find him, I'll come and I'll serve tea on the sets. Anything, I want to meet this man. And one day, as per manifestation, those of you who read The Secret or watched it, my father comes to me and says, darling, George Clooney is going to be screening his film Michael Clayton in the Bayat Film Festival. Now, in manifestation, it's not that I want George Clooney, I want to meet him and he's going to ring the doorbell and say, hi, puja. The path, universe opens the path. You have to walk the path. You have to recognize the signs. You have to take those decisions to enable yourself to walk down that path. And so I catch the flight and I go to the Bayat. And I sit there, maybe 6 rows down, with my father. And who walks in? George Clooney, who comes and sits right in front of me. I can touch him. George Clooney. And he turns around, my father introduces himself and then introduces me, and I'm staring at him in shock. Because I thought it was George Clooney, and he's really tiny. He's George Clooney. And suddenly I just didn't have that crush anymore. And then he goes onto stage, and the stage lights up with his face, and it's like everyone looks at him and says, I look and say, George Clooney, and then I look at him in real life, and I go, oh, George Clooney. And my mother used to say, be very careful what you wish for, because it might come true. But the fact is, manifestation can be very powerful if your energies are focused in the right direction. At the time that I was getting divorced, I had this incredible craving to do this Art of Living session. It just got stuck in my head, had to do it. And from under the door, I lived on 12th floor penthouse. From under the door, this flyer comes flying towards me when I'm sitting on the table, and I pick it up, and it's an Art of Living workshop happening just below my building. I mean, it's uncanny that when you really yearn for something with all your heart and you put your power and focus into it, and focus on the exact channel, the exact frequency. Why is it you take your mobile phones right now? Your mobile phone doesn't have 1 minute or one channel on the other. Not one bit of Facebook appears on Instagram. It's all seamlessly downloading from here into your phone, right? Because everything has a specific frequency. That specific frequency is downloading into your data. The same way, you have the ability to tune into certain frequencies. Love has a frequency, money has a frequency, success has a frequency. You have to vibrate to that frequency, because what you send out is what you attract and bring back into your life. Manifestation is an extremely powerful tool. People will look at me and think, oh, you had a nice life. And I said, between 28 and 32, I lost everybody and everything in my life. Everybody. In the sense, my dog died. Pet lovers know what that's like. My grandmother died. The man who raised me since I was 6 months old died, my father figure. My mother died. My brother committed suicide. In the middle of this, I was bearing 2 children, and I had a divorce, which left me with no alimony, and I started my life again at age 32 from scratch. Now, to any one of us, every 6 months you lose somebody who is so close to you, your father figure, your brother, your mother, your grandmother, your marriage, and then with 2 little kids. It's daunting. You turn around saying, why me, and play the victim. And I was like, all right, no problem. I see, I'm here on planet Earth, I'm here, I have my journey. And I matter. My life, my journey matters. Yes, there are issues. What can I do about it? As I said, shit happens. And I just focused on a little 4,000 rupee column that I was writing. And I took my life from strength to strength. In 1 year, I was driving the same Mercedes car as my ex-husband. He asked me to help him with his business, which I had set up with him, and loan him 75 lakhs, which I did, without even thinking. And people turned around and said, why are you loaning him money? He didn't give you any other money, not even 600 rupees. Then I said, well, the more he earns, the more my children will inherit. It's as simple as that. It's how you choose to see things. You know, we're so conditioned to see life a certain way. We're so conditioned to live in a certain way. We're so conditioned to living within these boundaries and these patterns that we set. And we limit ourselves. Each one of you sitting here is so powerful. If you only understood that if you changed your mind and the way you see things, you can change your life. For example, a simple thing. A stepmother comes into my life. I don't see her as an evil stepmother prototype, archetypal person. I was always brought up to see her as one more person to love and one more person to be loved by. Today is Women's Day, right? And we often hear women are as good as men, women are stronger than men, this whole battle goes on between the sexes. The fact is, we're just different people. We're just different sexes. There's no competition. Why try to be a better man when you can be a perfect woman? And I've never understood this feminism of saying we're better than men, or they want to dress like men and behave like men. Because there's so much joy and beauty in being a woman. Sensuality, femininity, creativity, joy, the ability to nurture, the ability to create, the ability to carry a child. There's such amazing qualities. And we women just negate all of that. And at the same time, there's so much pressure that society puts. And in India, we're multitasking multiple centuries at the same time, right? Because we have a woman in Panda who's as much a reality today as is a girl in a bikini. She's India, she's India. So it's like multiple centuries happening at the same time in our country. And women can actually be each other's greatest strength and support systems. And I have a woman here sitting in Namrata Thakkar who met me in my gym in 2013, I think it was. And relentlessly went after me to have this dream for Happy Soul. And she relentlessly, every time she'd meet me, would say, where's Happy Soul? I'll help you. Come on, let's do this together. I'll help you. I'll put it together for you. I'll help you. You do it, you create it, and I'll make sure it happens for you. And today, Happy Soul is at a position where we have one of the biggest business houses looking to invest into our company. We are becoming the go-to name in wellness today in our country, thanks to this wonderful woman who, when she started doing things for me, and I said, please take a chunk of the pie, please take a chunk of the change, and she said, when you give me 3 crores, 4 crores, then I'll take money from you. I'm just happy to help. And she launched workshop after workshop after workshop for me, enabled me to earn so much. So when I started my company, Magicians of Wellness, I said, you told me, when I give you a huge
media partners. Okay, a big hand to all the wonderful women here and all the women across the world who make life so very, very beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen,